What's up? It's your boy CJ Beatty, the baseball motivator, coming on with another weekly live of Stay Ready, brought to you by Easton Baseball. Shouts out to Easton Baseball. They always give this opportunity for me to come on their platform and really help you take your game and life to the next level. Guys, I'm always excited about these live talks. You know, I see some familiar faces. I see some people on here that I see every single week on these lives. So thank you once again. Also, thank you for the TBN family members. They know who they are. The ones that are from the lives that have come on to follow me. And now they're a part of my TBN family. And it's good to have you a part of that. As always, I come on here with a message. And after I get done with the message, we open up a big Q&A. You know, we open up a big Q&A. It's fun and it's engaging. We play music. We handle the tough questions of what's your favorite cereal, to your favorite baseball player, to what scouts are looking for, to what's the best cleats. Anything that you can think of, Q&A, that's what we have going on here. So thank you for tuning in with me. I appreciate you. Won't be before you long before we hit that big Q&A at the end. If you have a question that pops up in your mind, before we open a Q&A, make sure you go ahead and submit it. Press the question mark button at the bottom. You know how we gets down. Put it in there, submit your question, and we'll put it up in front of everybody so we can debate, discuss, talk about, or I'll let you know my 2 cents about it, okay? Again, my name is CJ Beatty, and I am the baseball motivator. Welcome to another live. All right, so today I wanted to just talk to you about, your friends. I wanted to make sure you have the right perspective when it comes to your friends. Pay attention closely to this, fellas, because I learned this a little bit later in my baseball career, and I wish I would have learned it back in middle school or learned it back in high school. So make sure you pay attention to what I'm about to share with you. So many times I know your parents, listen closely, your parents might tell you, hey, you shouldn't hang around them, or hey, you need to pick better friends, or be wise with who you hang around. Guys, they're not lying. I'm serious. They're not lying to you. So many people miss their opportunities of going to the next level simply because they hang around the wrong people. I'm serious. The people that are close to them are usually the last people that they look at for being the reason that they don't reach their goals. And I don't want that to be you. I don't want that to be you. So listen up to this. Make sure, and this is a checklist because I know I have some people on here taking notes. Make sure that whenever you establish turning somebody into a friend, these are some things that you need to look for. Write these down, okay? Get something to write with and something to write on. Write this down. I need for you to make sure you hold your friends accountable to pushing you in a positive direction. All right? Like, for real. Stop hanging around people that don't push you. If they're not pushing you to be great, if they're not, have your best interest in mind, whether they play baseball or not, they should always ask, hey, man, you got a tournament coming up, or they should be invested into your future. They should be they want you to win just as much as you want them to win. But if you hang around friends that's not pushing you to be great, or they never or rarely ever ask about the things that you care about, like your baseball career or the things that you love, like practicing and possibly going D1 or whatever you want to do with baseball. If they're not asking that or talking about that, you might want to ask them why. You know what I'm saying? You might want to ask them why. So it's very important that you hang around friends that push you. The next thing that I want you to do for the ones that are taking notes and doing what they're supposed to do, I want you to ask yourself, am I hanging around people that just talk negative? Like, is my friends, my inner circle, are they people that just talk negative all the freaking time? Every time I ask them about doing something, are they the ones that are like, yo, you can't do that. Yo, you won't get drafted. You're too slow. You're too fat. You're too this. You're too that. You shouldn't play baseball. You're not good in baseball. You're wasting your time. You're this, you're that. Those are not your friends. Stop calling them people your friends. And I'm gonna tell you like it is, because that's just the way that I am. That's the way that I'm wired. Stop giving away the friend title so loosely. I'm gonna say it again. Stop giving away the friend title so loosely. All right? People have to earn when you call them a friend. Don't just call them a friend because they funny. Because they funny. That ain't just worthy of, hey, that's my friend, that's my boy. Just because he gave you some lunch money one day don't mean that he's your friend. It's a pal of yours. He's an associate. He's a classmate of mine. Don't be so quick to give people that friend title because that's a special place that only goes to people that deserve to have it. Okay, and I'm telling you this because the main reason why a lot of people don't reach their goals in life is because they hang with friends that don't believe in them. I'm going to say that again. The reason why people don't get to the marks in life, reason why athletes fail to reach, one of the reasons why athletes fail to reach some of the goals that they have in life is because they hang with friends that don't truly believe in where they're trying to go. Okay? So make sure you choose your friends wisely. Again, guys, my name is CJ Beatty. We're going to have a big Q&A on here after I get done with this brief message. So make sure if you have a question pertaining to, baseball recruiting, travel ball, professional baseball, what you should look for, what you should do, anything like that pertaining to that, type your question in, press the question mark, and we'll pull those up in front of everybody. Okay. I like that. He said, how about coaches? Yeah. If you have a question as well, make sure you put your question down there in that and I'll pull from it as well. But I just wanted to come on here and talk about that. And here's the tough thing. I know when you're younger, it's tough to be able to communicate to your so-called friends on holding them accountable. But guys, I want you to learn right now, it's important that if you don't do it, they could be one of the leading factors in why you don't reach your true potential. You need to hold your friends accountable. They got to carry their weight. Or if they don't carry their weight, you got to let your friends, you got to let them go. You got to say, hey, man, I'm downgrading you from friend status to associate status because up here I need for you to put out more. I need for you to put out more positivity. I need for you to push me in a positive direction. I need you to be determined. I need you to be, driven to want to do something with your life. And if you're not going to do that, then I need for you to step back a little bit, fall back. But if they can't handle that, they weren't your friends to begin with. You know what I'm saying? I'm just really trying to motivate you with that because somebody on this live needs to hear it. Someone on this live is continuously hanging around the wrong crowd, and it could take away their scholarship. Somebody on this live right now has tremendous talent, but they're hanging around the wrong crowd, and they're going to reap the consequences of hanging around the wrong crowd, and I don't want that to be you. Somebody on this live has talent beyond everybody's wildest imaginations. But when it comes to them to get recruited, they might not get that scholarship because of the people that they hang around. And I don't want that to be you. And that's why I'm sharing and taking the time out to possibly save you from making a big mistake. Time after time again, I'm a scout, right? Time after time again, we hear stories about kids all over the country that had it going for them, but they went to a party and it ruined their life because at the party, it was some bad stuff happening and they were in the wrong place at the wrong time because they were misled by their friends. They lost everything, lost their scholarship, got arrested, and now nothing is happening for them. I don't want that to be you. And that's why I want you to listen to me and take heed. All right? I'm telling you this because I want you to go as far as you can in baseball. I want you to go as far as you can in life. I want you to go as far as you can, but just make sure the people that are with you in the boat, make sure they are going the right way mentally with you. Okay? I appreciate that. I'm glad you guys are listening. I appreciate that. And the last thing I want you to do, this is the last thing, then we'll get into the Q&As. I see people are putting questions down there. I think that, yep, some more questions are coming down. Good job. Put your questions down there. We'll post them, submit them, and we'll bring them up here in the Q&A. The last thing I want you to do is I want you to evaluate your friends. So I got a piece of paper right here. This is what I need for you guys to do. On this piece of paper, a blank sheet of paper, get you a blank sheet of paper. And see, it's blank. what I want from you to do, what I need for you to do is you put your top 5 friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, see, I have my top 5 friends. All right. The next thing I want you to do is list them. No particular order. Just put your top 5 friends. If you don't listen to me closely, your freaking Instagram followers are not your friends. They don't count. Because, I got 300 friends, so I can't don't be crazy. I'm talking about the people that you spend a lot of time and that you truly care for, okay? Your top 5 friends, okay? I'm going to make up some names right here. I'm going to put Jeff as one. I hope some people are doing this with me. Tim, Peter, Joe, and Tom. All right, looks like this. Okay, looks like this. Got it? Jeff, Tim, Peter, Joe, and Tom. All right, what you want to do from here, you draw a line down the middle of your paper. Just like this. Line down the middle of your paper, just like this. Okay? The next thing you do, draw a line right across the top, just like this. Okay? Draw a line across the top of your paper, just like this. Your top 5 friends, line down the middle, line across the top. All right, stay with me. Then what you're going to do is you're going to write positives on one side and then negatives on the other side. So it looks like this. See what I'm saying? Top 5 friends, positives, negatives. If you can't find 5 and it's just 3, just put your top 3. Okay? But at least, at the most, 5 friends. Your top 5 friends. Got it? Okay. So the reason why I want this exercise is really going to help you see what you're truly hanging around. I call this exercise evaluating your friends. Then what you're going to do in this situation, first person on my list is Jeff. You want to list all the positive things Jeff has done for you or the positive things that you've seen Jeff do. Okay? These are your top friends. You want to list all the positive things that you've seen them do or the things that they've positively done to you. List them all. Write small, list them all right here. Give yourself some space. Give yourself some room. All right? After you've done that, you already know we're going over here to the negative side. And you're going to write down all the negative things they've done to you and all the negative things you've seen them do. This is just for you and your eyes only. You can share this with your family or whoever you want to see this, but this is mainly for you. The real reason we're doing this is because there are so many people that are on this live right now that don't truly know what they're hanging around. This right here is going to help you see what you're hanging around. It's going to help you see what you're hanging around. Okay? You'll be able to see like, whoa, I'm hanging with Tom and Tom really is not putting out anything positive. The only thing I'm getting from Tom is a bunch of nothing, a bunch of negative. Okay? So he might be one that needs to downgrade. Joe, he's doing pretty good. I like Joe. I see he's got more positives than negatives. I might can keep Joe. Peter, he ain't putting out either. So Peter and Tom are getting ready to get downgraded. And the reason why, and I'll close with this. The reason why you want to downgrade people and things like that is because you are on a mission and your destination is greatness. You don't have time. Time is something that nobody can get back in life. So why in the world would you waste time trying to build somebody else's dreams that are not trying to help you build yours? Oh, my God. I just said that. I hope you wrote that down. Why are you going to wait? If time waits for no man, and if you can't buy time, then why would you waste your time building the dreams of somebody that's not helping you build yours? I'm preaching, and I hope you like that. Okay. So,